with us this morning. WB6 BGN, WB8 VMW. How about it, Mark? How's Sarah doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Jim, and good morning to all on the Barometer Net or pre-net here this morning. Good to hear you in there. Things are going good this morning. Sarah seemed to be feeling good. She did really need an ice pack, and we got to leave here early this morning. I got to go to a doctor, a gastrologist, to set up an appointment for a colonoscopy. That's kind of just a normal thing that needs to be done at this point. No problems so far, so we're good. But feeling good, can't complain. It's been raining here this morning. Let's see, currently 29.74.7 on the barometer. That barometer is low, so I think we're just ahead of a major Arctic cold front that's going to come through. We'll talk about that later. 45.7 degrees, and the dew point is 43 Fahrenheit. 92% on the relative humidity. Let's see, 0 to 2 out of the north-northwest. So the wind is shifted in toward the north. Now it turned around to the east-southeast. It's at 2 miles an hour. Very light rain right now. And we've had, so far this morning, we've had 0.06 of an inch. So it hasn't been raining very long, but we do have 0.06 of an inch. And we could actually, our low today is supposed to be 26. And that's not going to happen this morning, but it might happen before midnight. So we'll see what happens with that Arctic front. Back to you there, Jim. WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, we'll handle it when it gets here. All righty, well, we go to Jacksonville. That way it's always warmer down there. And we had done the short straw, so we're going to try the pretty one. KAJAX, WB8 VMW.
W8WKY.
Well, good morning there, Jim. Had to wait a second for our node to ID. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian. You got me, you're right. And Rod's over there waving, W8JAX, and K9LUCY's got her nose to the ground as usual. And we have 56 degrees down here in Jacksonville, and the ducks are out swimming on the water. I was trying to count. There were the ducklings out there that are getting pretty big. I think there are 9, but it's a little dark yet to see them on the water. Anyway, we're headed up to around 65 today, so it's going to be a pretty nice day, and hopefully you have a good day up there too, there, Jim, and thanks for always giving us a call in the morning. We appreciate hearing you. I'll turn it back to you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, I appreciate you keeping track of things. And now tomorrow, let me see, tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, that'd be all right. I'll get a hold of the short straw and see how much daylight we're gaining. I'm waiting for that when he says, well, we got an hour and a half extra daylight. But I think that's going to be a little while yet. Okay, Wendy, you, Rod, K9LUCY, Missy, and of course the kids. Stay healthy, stay well. Alrighty, well, now we'll go to Ray down there because old Fred is snoring, probably keeping him awake. K5CFY, WB8, VMW.
WB8, VMW, K5CFY. Good morning, Jim. and all the netizens out there this morning. Good to hear everybody. Sounds like you're going to have some weather coming in this afternoon. I think all is well here. We got some wind out of the north, but I think it's going to be in the 50s today. Anyway, good to hear you in there, Jim. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. And Nick, if you're still listening, I just got a text back from Miss Nancy, and she will not be on the Border Breaker Net today. So if you got any ideals about the second hour, or if not, I'll be there. So anyway, back to you, Jim, and I'll say 73 to all. Have a great day. Stay warm. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, let me see. Got a couple of errands today. If we can put one before and then one after 1 o'clock, I'll give a call. Otherwise, I'll probably be absent. All righty. Well, we got all of those. Anybody else that I missed that wants to jump on there and say good morning? Because we got 2 minutes before it becomes official, and I got to turn it over to Fred, WAAKOC.
Roger, Ray. Thank you. 88 SLG.
All right. Well, we heard from the strangers this morning. We had Nick, and heard the upper northern that keeps me from lying a lot. He yells at me whenever all I do is to say I got to get out of here before I tell a lie, and he always tells me I'm too late. And it was nice to hear JJ this morning. He's feeling better. And let me see. And Carrie. I don't know. Carrie's probably hoping it would turn colder so we could get out there and continue ice fishing. I'm going to have to stick around one of these days at the regular net so that I can hear some of his comments. All righty. Well, I got 20 seconds, about 45 seconds. We'll turn it over to Fred. So I'll go ahead and call him in a little bit early here, and that way it'll give him time to have a sip of coffee and get things organized. WAAKOC, WB8, BMW. How about it, Fred? You got about 10 seconds for it to be illegal, so we'll turn it over to you. WB8, BMW.
Good morning, Jim. Good to hear you this morning. Fabulous job with the pre-net. Thank you for being here with us. This is a Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, and it's brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater. Frequency for this repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for this repeater is 114 Mark 8. The location is in Doylestown, Ohio. This is a control net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. My name is Fred. My call sign is WA8KOC. I'm glad to be with everybody this morning. I'm going to wish everybody a wonderful Wednesday. SuperNet Wednesday here. I'm sure we're going to have some announcements about that on down the line here. First, I want to get back to Jim, say good morning. And Jim, how are you doing? How are you feeling? WB8BMW from WA8KOC.
Well, it's no use to me to complain because I'm getting old and my parts are wearing out. My knees still bother me, but it's keeping the seat of my britches from dragging the floor behind me, so that's okay. Judy's feeling better, so we're doing okay for an old household. Hopefully, the kids are going to come up and visit for a week or so. I hope they stagger it out because we can only take so much excitement in the house. So, Fred, we'll turn it over to you, and you can straighten out the mess. And like Bill says, I got to get out of here before I tell a lie, and it's already too late. Morning, Bill. And we'll turn it over to you, Fred. So, 7-3s, everybody, stay safe, stay well, be nice, smile. Then you people think, what's he smiling about? Get them to wonder. back to net.
Uncharacteristically, for what's going on nowadays in the world, I'm going to quote a cliche, popular one. The future looks bright. Jim, I hope your future's bright. A little bit warmer this morning. Maybe you'll get some porch time before the sour weather hits later on today and tonight and tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Always great talking to you. And I'll look forward to more QSOs in the near future. Anyone who'd like to check in with me at a short time mobile or Outlanders, please give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. WA8KOC for the net.
KI5 SSR, Jeanette in Grapevine, short time.
WA8KOC, this is November 8th, X-ray November Victor, name Jeff, and a mobile.
8 Victor, Mike mobile.
KE8OWX, mobile.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima, Golf KD8 SLG. Nick, down the farm, back of the short bus, please.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
KE8 HNK mobile, I'll be in and out.
KD8 HAG, I am mobile, in and out.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, N8YMY John, I'll be in and out this morning. 7-3s, Fred, have a great day.
Okay, I think I got everybody. I don't know. There may have been one collision in there. I'll give you who I got. KD8VMM. I got Ms. Jeanette down in Texas, Grapevine. Good to hear you, Jeanette. N8XNV, KE8OWX, both mobiles. KD8SLG on the farm, back of the bus, short route. N8JKO, uncharacteristically early this morning. Joe, good morning. Got you. KE8HNK, KD8HAG, and N8YMY. Those three gentlemen were in and out. Gentlemen, thanks for being here. Did I miss anybody on the first round?
W8WKY.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Matthew, I added you to the list. I'm going to get back on it here so I don't miss any of our mobiles. Great to hear from everybody. I heard Brian first. KD8VMM. What do you say, pal? Good morning, and how are you?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. Everything's good, my end. 42 degrees. Pretty warm this morning. Roads are good condition and smooth running in Akron. So I don't know what the sky looks like, so it's dark. So careful out there this afternoon. Got some weather coming in, so who knows what it'll turn in, how bad it'll be, but just be careful. Other than that, not much else going on. So talk to you next week. KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
And Brian, thanks for checking in this morning. Always good to hear from you, buddy. Appreciate you letting us know about the lack of sunlight out there, and to be safe, everybody, because I guess weather is rolling in later this afternoon. Brian, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Take care of yourself. Be safe. I'll look forward to talking to you next time. Ms. Jeanette, my sincerest apologies. I recognize your voice, but I cannot recall your call sign because it's been so long. Good morning, and how are things down in Grapevine? WA8KOC.
Hey, well, you had me laughing there. Just think about the Texas kiss-off. And the reason I say that is if you write my call down, KI5 SSR, and of course the 5 is for Texas, but it looks like an S when you write it down. And so that's why I've never my call, and I am looking at a 2x4 call, but I have to wait till it comes available. I think it's another year or so. And I'd like to get it. It's very close, but I can't say because I don't want to I don't want anybody grabbing that call I'm interested in. But yeah, I've been doing great here in Grapevine. We're supposed to have a little cold chill come through here tomorrow. And, yeah, so not really looking forward to that. But it is what it is. It is winter time, so I can't really complain too much. And you can check out my QRZ page. Everybody have a great day. I'll say 73. Thank you for taking my short time today. Great job. And hello, Jim, out there.
Well, Jeanette, I knew it was a KI5 call. I just forgot the SSR. And good luck on getting the call sign that you actually desire. Hope it comes to fruition. You can come in here and check in with me anytime. It's great to hear from you. And I hope it's not too cold for you folks down there in Texas. It's been a weird roller coaster up here, as usual, for Northeast Ohio. Thanks for being here. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, talk to you soon. N8XNV, Jeff, good morning. Where are you at? I was going to give it off to Thomas first, but I think I've got a little bit of time here. Maybe Thomas will be patient with me. N8XNV, all yours.
WAKOC on the net, this is November 8, X-ray, November Victor. Good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. Currently headed out to, currently on 83 down by, Route 83 down by Grafton Eastern Road area. Headed to Brunswick this morning. Got 41 degrees. Nice, pretty nice right now, but I guess it's supposed to get really cold later. Let me see. Fuel was at Route 83 and 82, Circle K there was 289. Everyone have a safe day. Be careful and drive for the conditions and the weather tonight. November 8, X-ray, November Victor, back to net.
Well, Jeff, Brunswick is a heck of a lot shorter route than you had to go the other day out east. Glad to have you in here with us. Thanks for the report on the gas out there at 82 and 83, my old stomping grounds. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday and an easy day at work. We'll talk to you maybe next week. Drive safe. 7-3, pal. KE8OWX, my buddy Thomas is in here with us. Good morning, Thomas, and how are things with you this morning?
Well, good morning, Fred. We're doing just fine. Got our coffee, making our way down the highway. I don't know if anybody else saw the news article, but especially with the snow rolling in this afternoon, it's supposed to come. ODOT plow trucks will now show up on Waze as trucks. So they've got a new icon, and supposedly they're all supposed to show up on Waze. This is probably related to too many people striking plow trucks in the past 2 years, but we'll see if this is a decent long-term fix, if it helps. I'm not sure that anybody's paying attention to Waze if they're hitting plow trucks anyways, but we'll give it a shot. So keep an eye out for that if you use that as navigation or if that's on your dash regularly. Anyways, I don't have anything else. I'm about to get to the office and hopefully get some things done and off my desk. You have a good one there, Fred. KE8OWX, back to net control.
All right, Thomas. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, a wonderful Wednesday to you. Thanks for that reminder. There have been a lot of incursions, accidents created by people hitting snowplows and stuff. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in their minds. They should be paying attention while they're driving. That's a big instrument to wreck or to hit somebody with or to cause an accident with. But anyway, we'll hope for the best. Waze is pretty good. I like Waze. The only thing I don't like about Waze, and maybe it's I have not used it like as much as I've used Google Maps, is you can't swipe up from the bottom and see each incoming up next turn and where you're going. But Waze is better than Google Maps because it alerts you a little bit ahead of time. Sometimes Google Maps, you've already passed the street you were supposed to turn on, and it says, turn on that street, and, oh, thanks very much. Take care of yourself, buddy. 7-3, I'll talk to you next week, hopefully. NHJKO, good morning, Joe. How are things up on the North Coast? It's great to hear you. WA8 KOC.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. We got 42 degrees and 65% humidity under really, well, I can't tell what kind of cloudy skies we got because it's so darn dark. But we're looking forward to sunrise very soon. Got a busy day today. I mean, really, really busy. I wound up getting up a little extra early, taking care of my Duolingo Spanish lesson extra early. We got to get ready to take the XYL out to a pre-surgery appointment. She's got something minor that's got to be taken care of in the near future. Then I got to get back here, do some document editing. I've got an online meeting set at 12. We got to pick up the grandkids after school. Head on out to the other side of town, and this is Tate today celebrating my son's birthday out going to dinner with them. So, yeah, real busy today. So, but not so busy that I don't want to wish everyone a wonderful day. Please take care. God bless and 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
Well, we'll wish you a very good morning from this end, Joe. Appreciate your check-in and your presence here this morning. First half of the transmission was just fine. Second half was clouded with a bunch of static. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, wherever you're headed off to today, be safe. Appreciate hearing from you. Take good care of yourself and have a good rest of the week, pal. Talk to you soon. 7-3. KE8HNK, KD8HHE, and N8YMY. We're all in and out. So that brings me down to Matthew. KJ5 DIT. Good morning, Matthew. All yours.
Good morning. We're looking at about 46 down here in Arkansas as far as the temperature. It ain't too bad. You guys talking about snow reminds me when I lived in Eureka, Utah, and I remember digging out my mother's car in the morning, and by the time we turned around, here comes the snow truck and buried it again, and we had to dig it out a second time. We didn't quite appreciate that. But y'all have a good morning. Don't overwork digging out cars. And I think your favorite one is got up one morning. It was up in Lake Tahoe and looked outside. Snow was beautiful. Could not tell where my car was. Went down. Thought I dug out the one that was mine. It happened to be my neighbor's car. I threw my hands up in the air and walked to work. So good morning.
Well, Matthew, I'm sure your neighbor appreciated your efforts. And you're not alone in that route. Back in the late 50s, early 60s, out in Elyria, in fact, all the way from Buffalo up to Thunder Bay, we used to get hit with some pretty wild winters. There'd be 4-foot drifts, 4.5-foot drifts on the ground. I remember shoveling cars out, and by the time I turned around, they were all covered again. I remember one year where I had to hop off the second-story window and go down and shovel the front door out. Pretty wild. Not so much today. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week. We'll talk to you next week. 7-3. KD8SLG, just Nick. Have you got some information for us? Maybe some announcements? I was going to let you handle everything about today and tomorrow night. KD8SLG from WA8 KOC. Take it away, VP.
WA8 KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Netizens. That's right, it's SuperNet Wednesday. If you're not there, you're either dead or in jail. Yeah, we'll be linking up to the N5XQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net this afternoon. Dustin's got the first hour. It sounds like Ray's got the second hour. And I'll be there in the background, making sure everybody gets in, I hope. And we got the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. Early check-ins start at 9:30. Dustin and I will be there for that as well. Tomorrow, already we've got a club meeting this year. That's exciting stuff. This one, Gary is going to give a State of the Club address, which should be very interesting. And Josh is going to tell us all about Winter Field Day coming up next weekend. And there's some other things thrown in there like elections and some other important things that may be of interest. So hope to see a bunch of you there. Some of us will be meeting at Casa Nuestra 5 o'clock-ish for some Mexican food before we head up the street to the Aries Lodge. So hope to see some of all you all there as well. Let's hope the weather doesn't interfere. Thanks, Fred. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
Nicely done on the announcements for today and tomorrow. Nick, thank you very much. Appreciate your presence here this morning. You're sounding good. And I don't know how many times you get thanks, but I want to thank you. When we run the nets, if there's a glitch, if you're there, you are able to straighten things out, get some links back up, and take care of things. We appreciate that. Take care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday to you, 7-3. That is the bottom of my list so far. Anybody else that would like to check in on the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC.
NHWS, still in New London.
Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Munson, Ohio, Mobile.
WA8KOC in the net, Whiskey 8, Tango, Delta, W8ED, John, in Wadsworth.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UID, John, Mobile.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom and Ken. Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN. I'll be in and out today, Fred, 73.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Mark and Copley.
Hey, Fred. I'm here for weather today.
Morning, Brother Fred.
If you can squeeze me in, I got to be out of here by 6:45. If there's a way we can do that. WB6BJN. If not, we'll be back tomorrow.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott Vermillion.
AF8 AHK, Dale and Louisville, in and out.
WA8 KOC, Kilo Echo 8, Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8 CQX, Joe in Columbus, in and out this morning.
Well,
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy Drumwell, in and out.
If I can pick it up there.
8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8PJW.
If I can pick it up there. Tons and tons of collisions. I'll give you guys who I got. NAWS, along with NAWS, there was a station in there. I think they said they were in and out. Could not get under bill. If that station is available, would you please re-identify?
KF8 AHK, Mobile, Dale and Louisville, in and out. Is that me?
No, I got you, Dale. It was the first one in this round, doubled with NAWS. Is that station available?
Don't know if that was KCF2Z.
All right, then I had W8SCU, KC8NOV, collided with him, but I caught him. I think Marty probably said he was in and out. That's the way I marked him. KE8UIB, Mobile, KA8MNT, N7VAN, Brian's in and out. K4OG, got you, Mark. WB6BJN, you'll be up first, Mark. KE8VOX, KE8VQX, KF8AHK, Dale just came in, he's in and out. KE8VQX, KF8CFC, Randy over in Jerome'sville. I do believe Randy said he was in and out. Can you confirm, Randy?
That is correct, in and out. KF8CFC.
Thanks, Randy. And then I finished off with K8PJW. Who did I miss?
KC8NOV, I do have information. Try to copy KC8FQD.
That's the third time. Mark, I got you. Anyone else that I missed in that round?
Hi.
I'm running with the list I got. I don't want to miss these mobiles. W8SCU, WA8KOC. Stu, good morning. WB6BJN, Mark, you're on deck.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the net. By golly, did you get Mark? Hi. Let's see. Well, I'm just now pulling into work. Running a little later than usual. I stopped at the store real quick and got stuck in behind parents taking their children to school, and then I got stuck behind a garbage truck. Oh, Lord, what a morning. But that's all right. I'm still early. I'm early still, so that's okay. But that's something else. Well, let's see, happy hump day. A couple more days to payday and a weekend off. So that, I'll say 73. Big A8 to the ladies. And until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you.
Nicely done. Nicely said, Stu. Thanks for being in here with us. Appreciate it. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. WB6BJN, WA8KOC, and Johnny, you and Lori will be on deck.
W8WKY.
Hey, Fred. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate this, but because you got a huge list, I'll keep this as short as possible. 29.75.0 on the barometer. 45.1 degrees. 44 degrees on the dew point. Humidity, 96%. One gusting to 2 out of the southwest. Moderate rain right now, and we've had 900ths of an inch of rain, and it's going to continue raining here all day. Colder weather returns to the Midwest today, and also parts of the east are going to get cold. In fact, our low today is supposed to be 26 degrees, and looking at the conditions, that probably won't happen until sometime before midnight. So our high may have already been reached. I've seen a high of around 50, and it's already down in the 40s and continuing to drop. And they say that we could get snow even here in Tennessee, maybe later tonight, as depending on if there's any precipitation. Out west and in Florida, the two best places to be, although Florida is going to get these cold fronts, and their temperatures will drop. Not much rain, but they will drop, and there could be some showers ahead of them. Out west, very strong high pressure, fair skies, warm temperatures. Los Angeles is going to be in the 80s, and it's just real dry out west now as the colder air plunges into the Midwest, East, and even the Mid-South, and temperatures in parts of Florida may not get out of the 60s a couple of days during the weekend, and even down in the 30s in the morning. So Arctic air, there's at least 3 fronts that are from the Arctic that are going to be messing with most of the nation, and there could be some very cold temperatures into next week. Fred, I'll keep this short because I know you got a big list, and I'll say 73s. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, WB6BJ.
Thank you for your report, Mark. Thanks for keeping it short. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. we will look forward to next week. 7-3. KE8UIB, Johnny, good morning. It's all yours. Is your darling bride with you this morning? Over to you, WA8KOC for the net.
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there on the net on this wonderful, wonderful, wacky Wednesday morning. And, let me see, Laura and I are, we are doing this daily drive here from Masley to Hartville. And just let me say good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
All right, guys, sorry about that. We're trying to pay attention to the school bus stopping and how the traffic was flowing, turning off of Fulton on Arlington. Kind of a little bit of a traffic jam there for a second, guys. But it is Wednesday, you guys, and we are doing this lovely drive. It is awfully dark out here, and let me see. I'm just ready to get the workday started and get it over with. We're closing in on the weekend, and that can't happen fast enough. It's all downhill from here. So with that, just want to say thank you for running the net this morning, Fred. This is K8UIB along with KF8DTP on 7-3, y'all.
John and Lori, thank you for checking in with us this morning. Always appreciate your presence. I hope you two have a great day at work. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. And, the weekend, I'm sure those who are still employed, not retired, and enjoying life with a little bit better financial activity, I'm sure they're looking forward to the weekend just like you, John. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I will talk to you soon. I don't see any other mobiles on the list, so I'm going to get it back up to the top. NAWS, Bill, good morning. How are you, buddy?
WAA8KOC in the group, NHWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in net. I'm doing fine this morning. Got a good night's sleep. Everything's going good this morning. My air quality is at a 0, and my, air quality at 34. Propo is at a 0. I had 41 when I got up this morning. It's down to 40 already. Humidity 79%. Wind speed southwest at 9, gusting to 20. Barometers is 2956, 2.34 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Yeah, I can still see the light, so it's at least 3 miles. Prediction for today is a chance of rain before 10 a.m., then rain and snow likely between 10 and 1 p.m., then snow after 1 p.m. Temperatures falling to 26 by 5 p.m. West winds 8 to 14 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 24 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is 90%. It's going to be a blustery day today. My sunrise 7:51, my sunset 5:26. Length of day 9 hours 35 minutes. And as Jim is listening, by the end of January, we'll have gained an hour, so probably middle of February before we get an hour and a half. Solar flux indices this morning's at 117. Sunspot number is down to 49. A is 10, K is 0. Geomagnetic field is inactive. No heat skip predicted. SpaceWeather.com. Potentially significant sunspot group. Amateur astronomers, if you have a safely filtered telescope pointed at the sun's southeastern limb, a potentially significant sunspot group is emerging there. This sunspot group produced 2 big far-side CMEs in the past week and now turning towards Earth. Also, triple superior conjunction of the planets. That's left over from yesterday. But they got a neat chronograph there. Take a look at it. If you go to look at the sun, be very careful. Make sure you get the best photo you can get your hands on. Currently, there's only 3 sunspot groups on the sun. That's it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow if we can. WAA8KOC in the group, 7-3, everyone. NHWS.
Bill, thanks much for being in here with us this morning. Sounding good. And I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Always appreciate your reports. Whatever you do, stay storm, pal. It's coming. 7-3, Bill. KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. I was just going to say, the only way I knew I really got in was when Stu said, yep, I heard you. Because every time I was listening over on the Allstar side, it was just mixing with a lot of other check-ins. So we'll send it back. We had 42, now it's down to 41. A lot of snow has been washed away yesterday or melted away. So, no, easy come, easy go. Now it's going to come back, yeah. We're going to find out tomorrow night what happens. They're talking about lake effect. We'll have to see what way that wind's going to... I think they're talking about going more to the east, so it hit more Buffalo than us. Hopefully that's what it's going to be. That don't affect us. But let's send it back to net control. That's KC8FQV.
Appreciate your check-in, Mark. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the nets. 7-3. WATD, Brother John, good morning. Good to hear you. I hope everything's well on your end.
WA8KOC in the net. WATD. I'm listening on the input. So let me stop doing that. There we go. Get another antenna hooked up to the flex that hears better. So I'm trying to see how many people I can hear on the input. I can hear you, but not much else. I guess people don't run the big antennas and big power when they're just talking on a repeater. Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the antenna projects are complete. I'm done, just in time for the weather to change. There'll be some revisions and things when spring hits, but for now, everything's operational. 3 new antennas in the house attic and 2 new antennas in the garage attic. Everything's hooked to something, so yay. I can relax. Talk to everybody soon. WAKOC and the rest of the net. WATD.
John, I for one would appreciate coming over to visit and seeing that setup. It sounds like you've accomplished everything you wanted to, and everything is operating properly. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KC8NOV, Marty, if you're still available, were you in and out? That's the way I marked you. I do believe Marty was in and out. KA8MNT from WA8KOC in the net. Tom, how are you this morning, pal?
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Morning, Fred. Everybody else that is on the net. Well, let's see. It's starting to get a little bit light out there right now. It's not as dark as what it was. And we're going to start today off with a whopping 43 degrees with a 1.5 mile an hour wind out there and no rain since yesterday. And the barometer sitting at 29.55. High today is going to be 45 with an 80 or cloudy and an 89% chance of rain turning to snow late this afternoon. So if you got anything to do outside this morning, get her done this morning. That's about what it amounts to. Oh, what's going on here? Yesterday we had our 6-meter group luncheon. We had a full house and had a really good time. Things went well for us. Came home and tinkered around on my printer and printed out a little toolbox to put the tools for it in, so they're not laying all over the place. And there may be a surprise Thursday night at the club meeting, so we'll have to just kind of hang in there and see what happens. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. You know, I remember being young and dumb, and I really miss the young part, but the dumb part seems to have stuck around for the long haul. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango. Turn everything back over to the Wednesday Hump Day NCO WA8KOC.
Thanks for being here, Tom. I'm in the same boat as you are with your humor, which isn't really funny. Take care of yourself. I think we've got to replace Jim with you for announcements of who's on the net in the mornings, because you do a fabulous job coming back to all of us and giving us little nicknames, I think. But whatever you do, our best to you and Linda. Be safe. Talk to you soon. 7-3. N7VAN. Brian was in and out. Brian, if you're still listening, have a great day. K4OG. Mark. Good to hear you, buddy. Everything okay on your end?
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. Everything's just peachy, Fred. And Fred, I'm amazed at how you get them all checked in. I mean, I've seen you check in 2 at a time, 3 at a time. Well, wow, your net is getting so popular, they're coming in 4 at a time. That's amazing, Fred. So good luck to Andy, AB8MO, and all the rest of the mobilers out there. It's like piranha in a bathtub today. Good morning, everyone. K4OG, back to net.
Appreciate the compliment, Mark, but it's not my popularity, it's the net's popularity. And everybody really enjoys this net, just as I do, just as you do. And I believe that everybody's due their airtime, so I try and keep it short on my end and not blab. Anyway, you take care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Hopefully work goes well, easy. I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, Mark. K8VOX, Scott. Good morning. Great to hear from you. I'll throw it over to you. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, got up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Yep, starting out pretty nice there, Fred. We got 40.5 degrees. This went up. Barometer's holding steady at 29.35. The breeze we have is between 8 and 1 out of the west-southwest, and I think it's been hanging on the lower side, right around the 1 to 2 mile an hour for the last 40 minutes or so. Lake temperature's 34.3 degrees, and we got maybe, I'd say, just under 1.5 foot waves, it looks like. But that's it for the weather and the lake report. Had a good time at family lunch yesterday. There was 8 of us, and had a blast. Got that screwdriver antenna working like it should now, all automatic and all that, so it makes it a whole lot easier for me. Not too good with stuff like that, so I gotta make it as easy as I can, and so I'm pretty happy about that. And what else? Oh, that
that big truck that's got the big X on it is supposed to show up with a 3D printer I purchased. Supposed to get here today. So kind of an exciting day. A lot of learning and reading and do, but one of those good days to be doing stuff like that. That's all I got, Fred. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. Thanks for doing such a great job. What a net this morning. Everybody have a great day. This is KE8 to VOX, sending it back to net control.
All right, Scott, glad to know you had a good time at lunch yesterday. I know you said you were going to get that Texas burrito. Hopefully that went down well also. And hopefully you had a good, enjoyable time with the family. Sounds like you did. Thanks for being here with us this morning. You take good care of yourself. Good luck with your 3D printer delivery. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. Real quick, I hope Joe, my pal Joe over here in Akron, doesn't get mad at me. I'm going to bust in here and let you guys know what gas goes for around here in this area. Circle K over on East Avenue, $2.53 a gallon. BP up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $2.75 a gallon. Akron Food Mart over on Kenmore Boulevard, $2.85 a gallon. Arco over on East Avenue, $2.89 a gallon. And also Marathon over on East Avenue, $2.89 a gallon. I think people follow suit because they don't want somebody being able to sell more gas than they can. 41.4 degrees currently, 36.3 for the dew point. This is information from Gary W8CTM station over here in Long Lake, around the corner from me. 1.8 mile per hour winds out of the south-southwest. Expected gusts up to 6.9 today. No moisture, no rainfall, no precipitation. 29.55 on the barometer. 82% humidity. Sunrise 7:50 a.m. Sunset 5:21. With that, good morning, Joe. Good to hear you. Thank you for letting me break in ahead of you here. I just wanted to get that information out to whoever might want it. KE8 VQX WA8 KOC. How are you, pal?
W8 WKY.
WA8 KOC, this is KE8 VQX. Boy, Fred, I am just steaming with fury that you did that in front of me there. Just kidding, obviously. Usually, if I don't check in short time, I'm here for the duration, so just whenever is good for me. So thanks for getting me in. Had an odd episode, very infrequent and odd episode of wanting to clean things. So I've been down in one of the rooms in my basement I call my laboratory, where my gun bench is, and my radio control airplane bench, and another bench that I used to reload on and do other things. So that's been an absolute disaster, like most of the place, and been cleaning that up most of the day yesterday. I should have rented a dumpster, but as soon as I do that, I figure this brief episode will pass, and then I'll have a dumpster in the yard with nothing in it. Anyway, hopefully I could be productive with that again today. Thanks for getting me in again, Fred. And I'll give it back to you. This is KE8 VQX, back to WA8 KOC.
All right, Joe, thanks for being in here with us. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking across at my reloading bench. It's kind of cluttered, but I know where everything is, so I don't know if it's actually a disaster. Here at the radio station, this is a disaster. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Travel safe when you're traveling, buddy. 7-3. KF8 CFC, Randy over in Jeromesville was in and out. Randy, if you're still listening, have a great day. And that brings me down to Philip. K8 PJW. Philip, I am ready for a history lesson if you're willing to provide one. Over to you.
WA8 KOC, KAPJW. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens on this wonderful Wednesday. See, we're sitting at about 38 degrees, and that'll be the high for the next 2 days because it's just going downhill from there. It'll be 20 degrees tonight and 13 degrees tomorrow night. So we're expecting a little precipitation later on this afternoon. Not sure if it's going to be rain or snow or mix or whatever, but barometer's at 29.58, and the conspiracy gods are at it again. We're at 2.99 at the gas pump. So shoulder's coming along. Went to the PT yesterday, and we worked on it a little bit more, and it's little by little it's getting better, but it's a long road.
Tonight we got a Rotary meeting, so we're going to meet up with them and figure out what we're going to do for the spring. And tomorrow, unfortunately, I have a conference to go to, and so I won't be able to be at the Sarah meeting, and so I'm going to miss you guys. But then I'll take a break for time. So in 1680, the musical instrument, the clarinet, was invented in Nuremberg, Germany. 1914, Henry Ford introduces the assembly line for assembling cars. And in 2019, 40,000 pounds of liquid chocolate flooded I-40 due to an overturned tanker near Flagstaff, Arizona. The tanker was carrying about 3,500 gallons of 120-degree liquid chocolate, which became unhitched and rolled over. No one was injured. Biodegradable contents of the damaged tanker had to be pumped out onto the median so the vehicle could be lifted onto the tow truck. It took the crews about 4 hours to clean up the mess, and before several lanes could be opened up again for traffic. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
Only a guess on my end, but I'll bet 120-degree liquid chocolate can be mighty slippery. Philip, thanks for being in here with us. Sorry about the conspiracy, the gas conspiracy. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. It should be much less than that, but we'll hope for the best in the near future. You take good care of yourself. Roseanne and I wish you and your darling bride a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe, pal. 7-3. I added Lori, KF8DTP, to the list with John, KE8UIB, and that's the bottom of the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC.
WA8GXX in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
Peace on Earth.
We just had stations collide, WA8GXX. Tom, I got you. There was another station in there, I do believe. That station could up the audio, and please re-identify for me.
Mobile in Burton Township.
KD8ZS8, Randy at Akron.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth.
November 8, Zulu, X-Ray Bravo, John, N8ZXB, portable, and I'll be in and out. Have a great morning.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZ Diaz, Batesville, Indiana. And I heard AB8 in MO in there, mobile as well, for you there, Fred.
Thanks, Nancy. I caught him. I did have a collision right off the top on this round. WA8GXX, Tom, I got you. And there was another station that came in right with Tom. Could that station please re-identify for me? And if you could up the audio, I'd appreciate that too.
AGW, Kilowatt 8, Alpha Golf Whiskey. Dan checking in. Oh boy, I think that might have been me in a collision. Over.
I got you, Pops. I'm going to give you guys who I got so I don't miss anyone. WA8GXX, K8AGW, AB8MO, Abatemo. Andy, I'll be right back to you. I think you might be mobile. KD8ZSH, KF6POE, Brother Christian caught you. N8ZXB, portable, in and out. John, you sounded pretty good, portable. Thanks for the check-in. And KI5OZZ. Who did I miss on that round?
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
In and out.
We just had another collision. N8VFK, I caught you, Cliff. There was another station in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8EOGP, in and out.
Okay, Pete, I caught you that time. I marked you in and out. 7-3, thanks for checking in. I'm going to get back on it here so I don't miss anybody. AB8MO, WA8KOC, Andrew, are you mobile? And how are you this morning?
WAKOC in the Barometer Net. This is ABNMO. Thanks for the assist there, Nancy. Yeah, I'm well aware that everybody else on Allstar knows I check in and it never makes it to the repeater. So, c'est la vie, as I guess the phrase goes. So, we'll catch you guys this afternoon for the Boredom Breaker Net. I am destinated, so got to keep it brief. WAKOC from ABNMO.
Andy, thanks for checking in. Thanks for your patience. I don't understand. All-Star should make it through, but we do appreciate your presence here. And yes, Ms. Nancy, thank you for the assist. I heard him. I may have not heard him the first time, but I did hear him on this round. Thanks, Nance. And Andy, 7-3, buddy. Have a wonderful Wednesday. WAHGXX, Tom, good morning. How are you? Over to you.
Sounding good, and thanks for being there. Doing a great job there, Fred. Keep it up. You have a good day. Enjoy the morning. KOC, WAGXX.
Okay, Tom, thanks for checking in with us. Our best to you. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Stay safe, buddy, and stay warm. K8AGW Pops, good morning. It's great to hear from you. Whether you're in a collision or not doesn't make a darn bit of difference to me. I'm just glad you're in here with us. How are you doing this morning? How's Mama Fran? WA8KOC for the net.
W8WKY.
Morning, everybody, from K8AGW. So, yeah, the old man paused for the clause here, and let everything get linked up here. So, yeah, I really appreciate the break in the weather. We're able to get out and about and get things done, and that 20-degree freezing and that other weather doesn't agree with us that well, but we appreciate being able to get her done, what needs to be done. We're doing fine here, Fred. Thanks for asking, and hey, everybody, have a wonderful Wednesday, and you're maneuvering through traffic amongst fender benders there, and you're doing a fine job, and thanks for doing that. And everybody stay safe, stay well, and have a wonderful Wednesday. And I checked in the Norris 10-meter net last night, but 10 meters wasn't too good last night. High noise level, and I was the only one checked in with net control. So, but anyhow, guess that's conditions, but we can expect it. But when things are good, we enjoy it. When they're bad, we still enjoy it. So anyhow, with that, we'll send it back to net control. KAGW. Send it back to net control. 73, everybody.
Pops, thanks for being in here with us. I appreciate your presence, as always. Sorry about 10 meters not being so perfect. I heard somebody tell me the other day, I think it was yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that 10 meters was wide open, but maybe not for short distances. I can never check in on 10 meters to the Cuyahoga Falls net. It just doesn't work. And it may be antenna polarization or location or whatever you have, but no big deal. We're glad you're in here VHF with us this morning. Take good care of yourself. You and Mama Fran stay warm. 7-3. KD8ZSH, good morning, Randy. How are you, buddy?
KD8ZSH, good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. Oh, doing pretty good. The dogs are giving me the look like they got to go somewhere, so I guess I'll make this short and let them get some fresh air. Got to run out to pick up a prescription this morning, so I'm hoping the bad weather holds off enough until I can get out and get it and get back home. Well, hope you guys stay safe out there and stay warm. Enjoy the day the Lord's given us. Spring is coming. This is KD8ZSH clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
and God bless you for being in here with us this morning. Get the dogs out. Don't make them wait. That's not fair. We don't have to wait, right? Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. You guys stay warm, too. Good to hear from you, buddy. 7-3. Brother Christian, it's all yours. Take it away.
Brother Fred and everyone out here on the net, this has been a fun morning. Lots of stuff popping off. Got the day off today, so I'm going to run some errands with my wife. Unfortunately, I've taken up a bad habit recently of repeating Tom's MNT's jokes in the kitchen. I want her to hear them because they're so funny, but she leaves the room. Odd. And with that, I'll pass it back to Net Control. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth, wishing the best to MNT and everybody out there on the net. Back to you, Brother Fred, 73.
Well, Christian, thanks for being in here with us this morning. It's good to hear from you. And I have to commend Tom, KA8MNT, on his command of humor. He provides humor each morning. He's in here with us. And I, for one, really enjoy it. Just like Philip's history lessons. So, whatever you do, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Stay warm. Talk to you soon. N8ZXB, John down in Canton was in and out. KI5OZZ, Ms. Nancy. Thank you for checking in with us this morning. How are things over in Batesville?
WAAKOC and the rest of the Barometer Netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. Here in Batesville, where it's going to be dropping in temperature all day. Yippee. But got the day cut out for me. Lots of work to do on the house and keeping up with the grandson. And unfortunately, I will not be able to do the second hour on the Boredom Breaker Net today. So, but with that, let me give it a break. I figured I might start a new contribution to the Barometer Net, and with the origin of sayings. When we say we use the head, that is an origin from the old maritime sailing days, where the restroom was at the bow or the head of the ship. And that's still used with Marines and the Navy. So there you go. KI5OZZ, back to net.
Totally commendable on your part, Nancy. And, you know, I want to say when you have the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net, you always ask some really great questions. And I enjoy it, for one. And I'm sure they're going to miss you as you're MIA for a bit. But I think that Ray will try and do his very best. He does a great job. All of them do. And Dustin and Nick will kind of cover the rounds for the first hour. But I imagine at this point, you're glad to be there, helping out, but you probably want to get back home as well. So whatever you do, stay warm. It's probably going to be mirrored weather between here and where you're at. And we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. We just really appreciate you being here, Nance. 7-3. KF8 EOG P out in Leroy Township was in and out, so I'm going to hand it over to Cliff. N8 VFK WA8 KOC. Morning, pal.
WA8 KOC in the net, N8 VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all the other listeners out there. Well, let's see, here in Columbia Station right now, I'm at 40 degrees. I got 35 degree in dew point, 80% humidity. Barometer is 29.57, and it's been holding. We definitely, watching the weather this morning on the news, we're definitely going to get some snow over this next few days, and possibly even through the weekend. And that's going to be fun because later today I'll be going over to a friend's house to help her settle down for taking her dog into the surgeon very early in the morning to have a torn ACL repaired. And she's a little cavapoo, my little buddy. And be out there keeping the back area cleared out for her to go out and do her business. She's already dragging one leg. She'll be dragging it after her surgery, and she'll also be wearing a cone of silence for a while, and I don't want her to be out there scooping up the snow. So I'll be running back and forth and taking care of any kind of snow issues as well. Fortunately, it's only 15 minutes away. But with that, Fred, I'll let you go, get down the road, and thanks for picking me up. WAA, KOC, NA, VFK, 73s, everybody.
Hey, Cliff, God bless you for being a good friend and trying to help out with that poor pup. That's not going to be real comfortable, but and dragging a leg for as long as it has been, it must have been uncomfortable as well. But bless you for taking care of your friend and her animal. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Be safe. I look forward to talking to you soon, 7-3. That is the bottom of my list so far. We are approaching the top of the hour. Actually, we're past the top of the hour by 3 minutes. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8 KOC.
W8 WKY.
AF8 DLO. Mark Mobile.
Del Romeo Foxtrot.
Comment, please.
That sounds like just Nick. Take it away, comment.
WAAKSC, this is KD8SLG. Thanks, Fred. After that last round of check-ins, the previous one, I just wanted to take this teachable moment and say, during a single round of check-ins, only check in once, please. When you start trying to check in again and again during the same round, all you're doing is covering up other people and stretching it out even more. KD8SLG, back to net control.
Well, all I got to say is thank you very much, Nick. Well-warranted, passed-along information and tutoring. And, everybody's due their airtime. I'm going to do my very utmost level best to get them in here and let them have the time. But, yeah, you're right. When they think they're not heard and they check in 2-3 times, maybe 4, I understand they want to be in here and they're anxious to get in. And sometimes it's imperative they get in and out quickly. They're short time. But, yeah, it just it adds more fuel to the fire. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. I had 2 check-ins on the last round. I'm going to go with them. KF8 CLO and W8 HRF. I think they both may be mobile. So KF8 CLO, Mark, take it away. Good morning.
Good morning. This is KF8 CLO, and I'm actually sitting in Russell for a couple minutes. So hopefully my signal gets out fine. Not much going on. A little bit cold this morning. A little bit tired. A lot of work in the cold. It affects my back pretty bad. So hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow night at the meeting if it doesn't snow too crazy. And I'm going to let you have this back. 73 is all, and have a wonderful Wednesday.
Alrighty, Mark, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate that. Whatever you do, you stay warm and try and have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future, 7-3. I want to add to the list at number 40, KZ8BLD. My pal Brian tried to check in, and the battery went dead on the HT, so that kind of stinks. But anyway, he's in here with us, and I've got him on the log. W8HRF, our master of parks on the air and field days. Good morning, Josh. How you doing, buddy?
W8 KOC, W8 HRF. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. Fred, I'm already thinking about Summerfield Day. Oh, man.
what do I got? I got 42 degrees here on the mobile. That's awesome. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I was trying to hit number 42 on checking in yesterday and didn't quite make it. But that's okay. What else is going on? I was trying to think of a Betty or William story from last night, but nothing too much crazy happened. They got home from boxing and going to Grandma and Grandpa's house and said prayers and put them to bed. So checked into the club net, and I ended up relaxing most of the evening, I guess. I don't know if it's relaxing if you've got stuff to do and you're avoiding it. But I woke up early this morning and I took care of some of it, so that was good. Anyways, hope everybody has a wonderful, what is today? Wednesday, 10 sleeps till Winterfield Day. 10 sleeps. Actually looked it up today. Did the math. Sign-ups on the w8wky.org. That's it. There's more information there. I'm not going to ramble on. Catch y'all at the meeting. I'm looking forward to that. We'll have a nice, some updates on Winterfield Day and the rules and everything, and so it should be fun. So, all right, we'll catch y'all later. Have a good Wednesday, Fred. WA8KOC, W8HR730.
Josh, you and everyone else can ramble on as much as you care to. That's why we're here. Free airtime, no charge. Thanks for being here, and thanks for doing such a great job getting the winter field day preparations in order. 10 sleeps. Everybody mark that down on the calendar. We'll look forward to talking to you soon, Josh. Take good care of yourself. Our best to Lucy, Betty, and Will. 7-3. Josh was number 40 on the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We're coming up on number 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I wonder who will get it this morning. WA8KOC for the net.
KC1BQ.
This is Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ, mobile in the Magic City.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, recheck.
Take it away, Marty.
KC8NOV, everyone on the net, just wanted to jump in here and make an announcement for the Summit County Skywarn team. I am your Summit County Skywarn coordinator. The NWS is going to reintroduce in-person training for Skywarn spotter training courses if people are interested in getting certified for Skywarn training. Break. Summit County group is scheduled for April 6th. That's a Monday at 6 p.m. at 1867 West Market Street at the Summit County Health Department at 6 p.m. There is pre-registration available on the website at summitsky.org or nws.gov/CLE/Skywarn. You do have to pre-register for the classes. Break. Not able to make the Summit County group. There are 22 other counties that the NWS is responsible for out of the 32 counties that they are doing for Skywarn training in person. So if you're interested, please get into Skywarn, and you can do that again at sunsky.org. Thanks, Fred. KC8NOV.
Mr. Copper, we really appreciate that relay of information, and thank you for your efforts in Skywarn, and it is one important tool in the amateur radio community. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. 7-3, talk to you soon. I'm going to run with who I got here so far. I don't want to miss anybody. KC1VQS. Paul, good morning. How are you? WA8KOC.
Well, good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. I'm doing fine. My wife, Sandra, not so much. She took a fall yesterday trying to let the dog out and fell and hit her head on the step. And she's got quite a black eye right now, so we're trying to figure out whether she needs to be seen by anyone. Seems to be the swelling down some today than it was yesterday, but yeah, it's one of those unfortunate things. So she's home from work today, just trying to relax and recuperate. So that's unfortunate with too many things coming up like our daughter's wedding and her bridal shower this weekend. So that's not going to be fun for her to have that to deal with, for Sandra to deal with. So anyway, that's what we have here in Maine. It's warm, 37 degrees, and that's warm on our standards for this time of year. I'm hearing higher temperatures everywhere else, but in Maine, 35 in January, we'll take it. And so 7-3, Fred, have a great day. We'll talk with you next week. KC1 DQS, back to Net Control.
All right, Paul, first thing, let Sandra know that Roseanne and I will be praying for her. Hopefully there's no kind of serious nature to this little incursion, and hopefully everything will be back in order for your daughter's wedding, or at least available to enjoy it. And, yeah, you're cold up there. We're going to get a dose of that here later on today. But thanks for being in here with us. I appreciate it. 7-3, I will talk to you next week. I look forward to it. And we're praying for Sandra. KA8LYJ, good morning, Bob. Good to hear you. How are things on your end?
W8WKY.
And by the way, Bob, you are number 42 this morning. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Congratulations.
WAKOC and the group. This is KA8LYJ. Woohoo! That's 2 weeks in a row I hit number 42 checking in. Maybe I ought to buy a lottery ticket. Just rolled out of the Wednesday morning Kiwanis meeting, and I got stuck at the traffic light right at the exit of the parking lot of the restaurant, and I was there forever. I was starting to wonder, do they even have vehicle detectors on the parking lot side of this light? I didn't think I was ever going to get out. Finally, was able to pull out and heading to the coffee shop now. Speaker this morning was director of the Magical Theater Company, and they bought the building next door and are doing major renovations to it, going to use it as an education space for kids to do theater camps and stuff, so that looks like a lot of fun. That's about it for today. Just getting started. Taking Lily to Disney on Ice tonight, so I won't be able to make the Beacon Net. I'll give it back to you, Fred. KA8LYJ.
Robert, before you head out to Disney on Ice, go buy a lottery ticket. Congratulations on number 42 again. Hopefully Kiwanis went well, and hope you'll have a good rest of your day. Wonderful Wednesday to you, buddy. Stay safe and warm. 7-3. Bottom of the list again. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I'm still here.
KD8SLG on RF the way it should be with a recheck.
Take it away, Nick.
Well, Walmart's bringing the grocery order right now, so I decided to go out to the garage and wait for it. Dialed up W8WOO, and once you know it, I have full bars. So let me know how. Kind of cool. Thanks, Fred. KD8SLG, back to Net Control.
If we're waiting for WAWOL to check in, I'm going to let him go ahead after I get Phil in here. KE8YUQ, I heard you, Phil. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? WA8KOC for the net.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Just doing a quick call in. I'm at work, so I'll be in and out here. You have a good day.
Brother Phil, you also have a good day. Don't work too hard. Make it a good day, productive, efficient. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here.
KF8 FHW, mobile.
Okay, Fox Queen Victor, recheck.
Recheck, go ahead, Mark.
I'm going to ask you, was it, the odds, was that Gatesville, Indiana, or Batesville? I think it's Batesville. Because there's one there, the Gatesville, Batesville. I think it's Batesville. But let me confirm that. And also, I hate the double standards around here. You know, people that dive in the first round, that's why I normally jump in on the first round in the morning, so we don't have the triples or whatever. But Allstar was acting funny this morning. But then I hate the double standards where they say, oh, you're in early. Now you shouldn't be keep checking back. The act comes. But yeah, I want to know, is it Batesville, Indiana or Gatesville, Indiana? KCFQV.
Should Nancy not jump in here, I do believe it's Batesville, B, with a B, where they make the caskets. I don't know if Nancy's going to confirm that or not, if she's still listening. Nancy may be off the air at the moment, Mark. You can confirm with her later on. KF8 FHW, Nathaniel, good morning. I didn't hear your grandfather in here this morning. That's odd. Hopefully everything's okay with him. I'll throw it over to you. Congratulations on getting your ticket. WA8KOC for the net.
Thank you. Just wanted to say good morning, and I believe he didn't turn it on because he went to go work out. With that, I'm going to say good morning. I hope everybody has a blessed day besides it being a little cloudy and safe travels. So I'm going to say 73s, and I'm going to turn it back to net control.
Appreciate you checking in with us, Nathaniel. Should you hear from your grandfather, give him my best. I always look forward to hearing him in the mornings. And we'll look forward to hearing you checking in on the Barometer Net as often as you can. Thanks for being here, 7-3. That's the bottom of the list again. Nathaniel was number 44. We got a ways to go before we can hit 50, give Carrie over 50, number 50 check-in. We'll see what happens. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC?
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John from Strasbourg.
Whiskey Alpha 7, Kilo Oscar Echo, Craig, mobile in Jackson Township.
Craig, can I get your call sign again? I'm sorry.
Whiskey Alpha 7, Kilo Oscar Echo.
Copied. Whiskey Oscar 7, Kilo Oscar Echo, correct?
Negative. Whiskey Alpha, WA.
WA7, KOE. Cut it that time. I'm going to get John in here. KF8, CXH, WA8KOC. Good morning, John.
Well, good morning to all. It's pretty dreary morning here at Strasburg, Ohio. It looks nasty out there, and I just stepped back in from working on a furnace that did not want to cooperate, and it's just drizzling on me the whole time, just completely miserable, but need to get that furnace going before these cold temperatures hit, because it sounds like we're going to be getting it hard. So there's not much new on this end, just trudging along, trying to earn enough money to pay the government to leave me alone. So other than that, all is well, I guess. So I'll turn this back over to Net Control, 73 all. This is KF8 CXH.
All right, John, thanks for checking in with us. Good luck on making that money to pay the government. Glad you're here this morning. Take good care of yourself. Stay warm. It's going to be a little bit of a miserable situation weather-wise, I think, for the next couple days. 7-3, John. Craig, good morning. How are you? WA7KOE from WA8KOC in the net. Welcome.
W8KOC from WA7KOE. Good morning to all on the net. I don't have much today, just motoring on my way to work and thought I'd join in this morning. I can't complain too much about the temperature this morning. It's gray and ugly out, but it's not too bad temperature-wise. It's going to be worse tomorrow. Anyway, I hope all have a good day today, and I'll say 73, WA7KOE, back to net.
7-3 to you, Craig. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Appreciate your presence here this morning. Drop back and spend all the time with us you care to. And try and stay warm. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Papa Whiskey Tango. Mobile Cuyahoga Falls, I'll be in and out this morning.
K8PWT, James, I caught you. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Mobile safely. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, buddy. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We need 2 more before we can get into carry number 50.
KF8 FHW, I wanted to let you know that AA8CT is going to check in a couple minutes, if that's okay.
We'll wait, Brother Craig, out. Thank you, Nathaniel. Anybody else?
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
Juris, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. Good to hear you. How are things out there in Oklahoma?
Things are good. It just turned quite a bit cooler today than it had. And the high today is only 50. It was 70-something yesterday. So took a turn for the cool spell, which is fine because it's January. And this temperature swings is really killing my allergies and stuff. So it needs to get itself under control. Other than that, I'm just looking at some Aries classes that I might be taking online, the ICS 100 and 700. So fun times. Yay, training. But there you go. AI 5Q, back to you.
All right, well, Juris, thanks for checking in with us this morning. Good luck on the training. I don't think you'll need it. Everything will be fine. And temperature swings, weather changes, yeah, I'm one that suffers from that too. Never did as a kid, but since I've been about 60 years old, it's been miserable. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, talk to you soon. Thanks for being here with us. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? One more will allow me to give carry number 50.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Good morning, Fred. Tried 3 times to get in and never made it. My grandson called me, so here I am at the gym checking in. AA8CT.
AA8CT. Brother Craig, good morning. How are you? I'm sorry, the collisions, like I tell everybody, on a repeater, collisions are going to happen. Some days more than others. And thank you for your honest attempts the 3 times prior. I'm going to take it off and give it to you. I hope you're having a good workout. AA8CT, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, Brother Fred, I'm having a great workout. Working out with my son, and we're just getting to it. And we got a couple, 3 more things before we head out and head back to the QTH. But for that, I'm grateful that I can get up and do this. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you. We got today, and then tomorrow in the morning we'll talk to Gary, and then see you and Gary hopefully at the PM. So with that, this is AA8CT Net, hoping that every one of the Barometer Nets has a great day today, and the only way to make it better is if you make it better, and then it'll lift everybody else up. AA8CT, and I will be out. Take care, Brother Fred.
thank you for checking in with us. Thank you for taking time out of the routines over there as you're exercising to come in and say hello. Appreciate that, and congrats to Nathaniel for allowing me to understand that you've been trying to check in. Wonderful Wednesday to you, brother. Take care. 7-3. I'll make this last call so we can get Kerry in here. He's probably about ready by now. Last call for the Barometer Net on this chilly, or going to be chilly Wednesday in 2026.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Golf. Checking in.
All right, Terrence, we got you. Good morning. How are you? KE8VZG, WA8KOC for the net. Welcome. How's your Wednesday going so far?
This is KE8VZG. Wednesday's going good. Every time I check in a long time, I'm actually mobile, rolling Louisville right now. Thought I'd check in and say, hey, it's been a long time. Used to be over there in New Franklin, so decided to kick me out. And so now here in Louisville, just checking in, saying hey.
Well, Terrence, I, for one, appreciate your check-in. I lived in Clinton for a good many years, and that was probably the highlight of my home ownership. Excellent, excellent area to live in. Glad you're here with us. Anything else for the net? All right, not hearing anything more from Terrence. This is the end of the last call. Anyone else? Kerry, you're on deck. Alrighty then. WACTM, the infamous closer of the Barometer Net. Morning, Kerry. Could you come in here and help me mop things up? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday so far. Over to you. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Well, it's not real wonderful, but it is Wednesday. But looks like we're going to get some snow a little bit later on. It's pretty warm out there now for them predicting snow in a few hours, but oh well, it is winter here in Ohio, that's for sure. We can have sunny days, and a few hours later turn into crap. Anyway, that's all I have on the weather, and it's not much, but it'll be what it'll be. Well, Fred, I really don't have anything this morning. Great net. I think we hit our 50 this morning, or very close to it, and that's always good. It's a great net, and you know we get into the 50s almost every day, but some days we're just a little bit shy. But seems like we always get number 42 in there, so that makes it a great net when we hit the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Well, that's about all I have this morning, other than I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do, and make somebody a little bit happier, and it just makes a better day, easier to get through the winters when you're got a smile on your face. That always helps. So with that, I'll say 73. This is W8CTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday out there, and we'll turn it back to Fred there, WA8KOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up. And great net, buddy, great net. They're all great nets, but it was a good one today. So 73 all, and back to you, Fred, to wrap it up.
morning for you, pal. Thank you for being our closer each morning. We really appreciate that. And it's always a great net. It's always great to hear from everybody. Thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others. I like that one. And I'd like to thank all of the stations, including you, that checked in on the net this morning. It's a great net. We enjoy it. I can speak for all of the net control operators. Lots of fun, and good to hear from all of our friends. Those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to come get a license from the FCC and join us, you can go to w8wky.org. That is the club's website. Under the far right Education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions scheduled, headed up by NAWB, stepping the lead for the VE team he's assembled. They're excellent folks to work with, make everybody feel comfortable and happy. Take a quick pause for time. Recognizing the originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom K8DSD, more than 35 years ago they started this thing off, and we're continuing on. Also recognizing our net control emeritus Ron, KD8CVS, he handled this net all by himself, Monday through Saturday, for multiple years. Everybody, have a wonderful Wednesday. Watch the weather rolling in. We'll look forward to doing this again next week. Gary, AA8CS, will be here tomorrow morning. And don't forget all the SuperNet Wednesday nets here on W8WKY and the meeting tomorrow evening over in Rittman at the Eagles. I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:33 a.m. with 51 check-ins. WA8KOC is clear.
Recheck there at the end, KCFQV. Fred didn't fall off his chair. Hope he's okay. He didn't come back. But I want to just say, make a comment, Fred, about this weather. We went to Findlay one year back in like 80. Drove up, it was overcast. Decent day. We left, got up Findlay like at noon, 11 or noon. About 2 o'clock we were leaving. It started raining. By the time we got back to 271, heading up 271, we couldn't pull the hills on 271. They were so bad. Matter of fact, there was a couple guys, a four-wheel drive truck. They pulled us all the way from that rest stop on 271, right by 94, all the way to Route 8. Matter of fact, I was a toll pass, so they didn't even stop us. But they knew what they were doing. They had two chains. They had them on. They will fit from to the frame of their truck to the frame of our truck, so that we couldn't pull either way, But that was a night that we didn't like. So that's the only other thing I had. So who knows what this weather could do? But that was in one day. In 4 hours it changed. So KCFQV.